Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 45 of my Super Teens Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we're up in the Mountain District, and we got this pop-up. So we're going to extend our rental for another day. There we go. So we are here, and I am going to I asked Declan to scrubberoo himself, so I think he's actually going to be one of my Sims. I don't know that I'll take them all with us, but he just happened to see the spirit, so I don't know whether he could maybe do the 3 hours while we are hiking, possibly, or rock climbing, maybe. So we'll choose him to go, but I'm going to have Grant be the leader of the expedition, which means he's going to be the one to initiate this. So let's go in here under social and plan a social event. And it does start here at the onsen, so we're already in the appropriate location. And as I had commented at the end of the last part, the weather is ideal right now for starting, at least. Mountain excursion. So there we go. And of course, Grant will be the leader. I guess he didn't actually have to make the call because I could have chosen any of them. And I'm going to have Declan and Norah come with, it looks like Freddie's already, I put them all in their winter clothes. It looks like they're already in their swimsuits to go try and go in the hot springs here, which is quite funny. Maybe three is probably good. We'll just bring the 3 of them with us, so the rest will stay behind. And there we go, because you need to have 1 leader and at least 1 member. And this is where we're starting. And there we go, because we need to start up here, because this is where the first site is. So this is my further edited lot. If you may have noticed, it's a little bit more decorated, and there's a little seating area down there when you go there. But still not quite finished. Still need to play test a little bit more. And then because I had done that in a different save and placed it, that's why it's there. So we need to check the excursion leader's climbing readiness. So let's go check in on a Grant. And you don't need to have a shower. We can check your readiness. And let's just make sure your readiness, I want to check you have some talent points. Why don't we use them? So we're going to go here and make you a spellcaster socialite, and then go here. My usual 2 that I pick. All right, so he has to do that. You do not need to take a shower. Please don't. I just got you into your winter clothes. And Declan, since you're coming along, why don't you, I'm just curious, if we do some pre-stretch climbing, does that count for warm-up? If not, we'll just have him do something else. He's still doing it, so it's hard to tell whether it's actually going to count or not. It's taken a while, I have to say. Okay, so why don't you, Grant, we're going to go up to the top, which is where we need to go. And just in case that didn't do it, you can't exercise there. Interesting. Okay. So we'll just have you do this down here. They're all going swimming, but we're not. So can we exercise, do some stretches? There we go. Just in case the other one doesn't count. I know it may be too soon to really notice, because this is taking a long time. But maybe it did count. Maybe it did. All right. So now if we select him, let's select Grant and check excursion members' climbing readiness. I should have probably checked Declan's. I think they were all pretty decent with rock climbing. It's not Declan. Let me pause. I don't want you to go swimming. 7. Okay, that's good. All right. Well, it's not really working. So what we're going to do is go back up, because I stopped. I go back up here, and we're going to go. We're just going to have you fly here individually, because I don't know if the together is going to count the others, and I only want the 3 of them to come up here. So you're going to fly here. So we're going to fly here, And Declan, I want you to inspect the climbing conditions. And what is your grungy? Oh, did I tell you? You know, in case I told you to, did I tell you to come also? I meant to tell. My bad. You don't actually need to do that. You're not coming with us. But you can you can just discover yourself, and you don't need to inspect because you're not coming. But you can, let me check your skills. Why don't you, let me see, your skiing is 1. You don't have any skills. How is that? How are you so low with the skills? I guess you can just go snowboarding. Oh, we'll do lower. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. Snowboarding continuously, and we're just going to do, I think, because unless I'm missing, do you have snowboarding? No, you don't have any snowboarding, so you can just go low. Alrighty, Edward just leveled up too. Okay, so Declan, my boy, what are you doing? You're inspecting. Where are you inspecting them? Okay, these are too low. What are you doing down here? We need you to be where Grant is. Who's doing his homework? Oh, these Sims. So come here and inspect the climbing wall conditions, because this is where we need you to inspect it, not down there. And Grant, why don't you inspect it also? And then before we forget, let's have you. They're probably all spoiled. Good. We'll just get rid of them. Oh, he has a snowboarding. We're going to equip the climbing gear. We're going to rock climbing, chalk your hands, and then you can just one time climb courageously. Why are you, did I include you in here accidentally? Okay. You're back. I don't remember who the members are of the expedition. Norah has climbing gear, but hasn't equipped it yet. Okay, well, once we're past this part, we won't need to worry about this. So she has another talent point. We'll do that. I don't know that we have a death flower yet, so that's a good way to get it. Here, let's equip your climbing gear. There we go. And Declan, hopefully I took the right one. Equip your climbing gear. And then, so that's his. Okay. So he has medium success. So we're going to rock climb, chalk our hands, and then I guess we already did that, so we're not going to do that. It might be that it's too long. So we're going to continuously do a meticulous one, because we'll see if he can get his 3 hours. I don't know how much time do we have left. 5 hours. Alrighty. And then you, Norah, you're going to come here and rock climbing. Chalk your hands. And then rock climbing. Keep looking. Not seeing it. Obviously missed it. Rock climbing, Dupree stretch. I hope these didn't spoil. Oh, they did too. Why would protein bars spoil? That makes no sense. None at all. And you have the barbecue just to be on the safe side? You do. Okay. All right. And then what are you doing? You're stretching. Okay. So, we can move on. Except for I guess, forget this. Just one time climb normally. Forget this 3 hour thing. We just need to make some progress. And so do you. Why are you going snowboarding? We need to leave. We need to get out of this location so that we don't have them try to do other things. Oh, that's... Grant you have your climbing gear on, right? You're probably not going to get hurt. Well, while you're up here, why don't you just do your homework since you seem to want to do it down. Oh, you're going to do some stretching. Or are you going to do some stretching? I guess the snow's not as deep up here. Yeah, you can exercise. You couldn't exercise down at the bottom. There's Declan. Yay! So now we need Norah to make it up the hill. Well, not very much up here, I have to say. I guess because it's part of this big neighborhood, like that we're already in, versus the other ones, you know, are their own little neighborhoods when you get to them. Okay, she is almost there. She has, I thought we were, okay, so, alrighty. So you need to consult it. And as do you, Declan. Consult the trail marker. And then Grant, you may as well do the same when you've finished your homework. I told you to do. Oh, you can't even do it, but it still counted for 2. Or maybe that's Norah because we were at 1. And Edward's level 2 of snowboarding. Okay, can you finish consulting so we can all... Oh, well, we got it. So we are going to move on, which comes up with this message because we're going to go to another lot, which is the thing that's unique with this type of social event. So I will be back when they get to the next location. Well, we're here at the next location, and the weather does not look very nice. It's like, look at it. So much for the nice weather we had down there. It's a blizzard, and it's freezing. We have mountain weather. So we need to just have a sim rest for at least an hour, climb up a rock wall, and expect the climbing route conditions. Okay. Well, let me try and get my bearings because it is really, really bad. Now, since they're asking us to rest, there should already be a tent set up, even though we brought our tent with us. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So maybe they should all just sleep for a little bit, get out of this bad weather, and hope that it passes. Fingers crossed. So we'll hit play. And we'll follow. Oh, they're not even, they're smart. They're taking their brooms. Are you going to do the same, Norah? Yep. Your fancy broom. And there you go. Okay, so now, sleep. Can you sleep? Is that get out of the wilderness? This is only probably a 2-person tent. Okay, well, she can rest. Oh my goodness, look at how bad it is. Where is the rock climbing wall? Oh my goodness, there it is. Alrighty, so you're going to inspect. There you go. And then you may as well inspect. Can we even do this in this weather? What am I doing out here? Well, I understand it, but it was a lovely day when we set out. And the weather turned really, really bad. We need a mermaid here. We can maybe change the weather. I wonder if they can change blizzards. They can change thunderstorms. They can call clear skies. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to really care if she doesn't. We want to get out and on to the next one. So you're going to one time climb cautiously, I think, in this bad weather. And you, though, maybe, and you can, you can't do anything. So just climb. Oh, you're going to go that one. So I guess we're going to try this one. One time climb normally. And then you can one time climb cautiously. Oh, you didn't rest for the hour. I don't think they're going to rest with the weather like it is right now. I think they want to just try and move on to the next location and pray and hope that the weather is better than it is here. I see Declan. Declan. Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate the, oh my goodness. I have not been. I have. Oh, she fell. Did I say normally? No, cautiously. Maybe cautiously is bad. Obviously, the tents don't provide them any shelter from the bad weather. I thought maybe because they were like from here. I thought it probably was expecting too much. I was hoping that since they had tents specific to this location or this pack, that they were winter tents that would protect them a bit better from the bad weather. But obviously not. So let's see. And I don't go camping. I don't have my Sims stay in tents because my favorite thing is a roof shelter. Okay, so they all made it up to the top. So can we all go fly here together? And then you, Grant, are the leader. So can you consult the trail marker and see how that does and see whether we can move on? We need to get silver before we can go to the next. Is this blizzard over? Yes, it's over. Good. If they don't give us silver, why are you not flying there? I guess it's too close? I don't know. Give me the option. So I'm not sure why you're not flying there. At least the weather it's still freezing and it is cloudy. Because you can tell it seems cloudy. And there we go. We need to rest before we can go. Who has the tent? I hope one of you have the tent. Well, I think Norah has a tent. I think at a minimum, Norah has a tent. I forgot I meant to buy them benches that they could sit on. Yeah, here she is. So why don't you go here and place in world. And then go here and place this in world. And then Grant. Declan, why don't you come have a sleep? Grant, why don't you have a sleep? And Norah, can you go here? Can you place that in the world? I'd like to get a gold, I have to say. And then since we can't rally the troops up here, I figured we could try and actually... Where'd your tent go? There. So place in world. They're resting. You may as well rest yourself. And have a sleep. Walk through the tent, why don't you? So they're going to sleep, hopefully, for an hour. And then I will be back, assuming they do that. So they have done that. And is it blizzard? Oh, now it's a thunder snow. We did not pick a good day. So put this in your inventory. Put in inventory. And you guys need to wake up too. You need to wake up. And Grant, you put that in your inventory. And let's hope the weather's better at the next location. Let's hope. Okay, so now we're going to do another move on to the next. And has always been my final location the couple of times I've done this. So let's move on. Well, we're at the next one, and our leader has the capable mountaineer trait, which I know if you make it all the way to the top, that gets replaced with a new trait. But for now, here it is. I'm pretty sure it looked like it got replaced. So they have good working knowledge of climbing routes up Mount Conroy. They slightly improve their odds of success when rock climbing and completing goals on their next excursion and in other outdoor activities. So that's the reward trait for making it here. So now we need to light a bonfire, which is over here. So we will have you light that. We need to eat something. Who is hungry? I think we have fruit. We're all hungry, and of course all our things have gone bad. I don't know that drinking counts as eating. So we will eat an apple because you're hungry, and then you can eat a carrot. And are you hungry? Yep. So you can eat. I'm assuming if you don't have anything in your inventory, Norah can give you something because she does for sure have fruits and vegetables here. So we have some tomatoes. We'll just give those to you. And we have some avocados. We'll give that to you. And then you can eat, just easier just to give them all, give the whole bunch, and eat a tomato and an avocado. That sounds good. And then Norah, I'm assuming you're hungry too. You're not actually as hungry as the rest of them, but we'll let you grab one piece of fruit. We can let you have an apple. So we will eat an apple. So there we go. And that should help with those 2 parts of this. And hopefully none of them has to go to the bathroom. She, I think, has steel bladder, actually. Actually, I think they all have steel bladder. So they don't have to worry about that at all because they have steel bladder. Which is probably a good thing to have when you're here. I mean, I know there's a bush, but there's only one of them. So if you both have to go at the same time, then the second person's going to not be very impressed with being dirty. Oh, I think she also has... We need to eat something anyways. But I think I made a whole bunch of potions before we came away. So there we go. Potion of Plentiful Needs. So we have that. So they've all done that. And here is, oh my goodness, this is the really tall wall that sometimes there is a message on the screen that comes up and it's referring to this wall. So you're going to come here and you're going to inspect. We'll let you all inspect the climbing conditions. Inspect. He still hasn't endured an injury. I don't know when he's going to endure an injury because unless he gets it now. I'm surprised he hasn't leveled up his rock climbing, but I guess maybe he has moved it up. Maybe it was closer down on the 9. And he walks and they fly, but that might be because he already went ahead to light the fire. Norah got a message that her rock climbing skill is too low to attempt climbing here. Really? I thought she's 6. I guess attempt to climb. We don't need her to get injured. I have them both have chalked their hands, or all 3 of them have chalked their hands. I kind of wonder if Declan's going to get the same. No, Declan got a high. Well, he's 7. Okay, so 7. 7 is a good one. You need to be 7. So you're going to climb cautiously. And we're not going to try and go to the bonfire. And Grant, how about you? One time, climb courageously. You actually have the ability to climb courageously, which I was hoping, because he is level 9 of rock climbing. I don't think it matters that he's almost level 10. I don't think it makes any difference, but he is level 9. So poor Norah, she has a low chance. They just say her skill is too low to attempt climbing here, but she's going to attempt anyways, and she's not doing very well. Can you fly up? Maybe you can fly up. We should try that if you don't get up, and you're not going to go back down and go to the bonfire. I should have had them put the bonfire out. I forgot that. My Sims kept trying to go back down. I'm watching Norah, because she's her skill isn't high enough. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have had her do this. Oh, Norah, just go down. Don't go up. Don't go up. Yeah, you can do your homework up there. Well, Declan made it. And poor Norah is so far behind, and I'm really worried about her. Oh, I never thought of just having her fly. Because she could have moved on. She could have just flown up. I'm really worried. Oh, she's so high. Who does this? Who would go all the way up without something holding on? I know she's got rock climbing gear. She's so close. Oh, I'm nervous. I know she's really, really close, but she has to get all the way up over the edge. Yay for Norah! She made it! Oh, I was so worried. As you probably gathered. I was oh, maybe I should have had her fly. I don't know. Well, you can't fly now. Can we get in here? No. It's blocked. Well, can we unblock it? I wonder, it doesn't say that it's blocked. How do you unblock it? Okay, I think I'm going to have to look into how to unblock it. So they made it. And here is the view that they get to see when they are up here. And we don't really actually have very much time. So he now is an expert mountaineer, which is what he got for getting up here, but it's only Grant, who's the leader, who gets the reward trait. The others don't. But we're gonna take a quick look at the house and try and bring everybody here in the next part before they end their vacation and go back home. So that's gonna be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!